Have you ever noticed how often we're tempted to live solely for ourselves? The Bible warns us about this in Philippians 2:4. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. This is more than an instruction. It's a call to live with God's mindset, a giving mindset. But the truth is, by nature, we're inclined towards selfishness. We're often led to live like parasites, wanting to take from others without offering anything in return. This becomes an obstacle when God calls us to serve, to love, to give of ourselves. Today, I invite you to reflect with me on how we can break free from this parasitic mindset and fully embrace the divine mindset, the one that gives, loves, and serves. In Proverbs 30:15-16, there's an intriguing figure. The leech has two daughters named Give. This is the essence of parasitism, wanting only to suck, to take advantage. But God didn't create us to live that way. He created us to overflow. Romans 12 speaks of the renewal of the mind. Transformation begins when we change our way of thinking. And there's no true transformation while we maintain a selfish mindset. We need to replace this parasitic mentality with the mind of Christ. The Bible is a book about relationships. The first commandments teach us to love God. The others, to love people. When we obey, it's not just the other who is blessed. We are transformed. Take the example of marriage. Many say, I want to get married to be happy. But the biblical perspective is different. Marry to make the other happy. Those who enter a relationship only to receive are already building on a fragile foundation. Healthy relationships are built by complete people who want to overflow love, not by needy people who only want to suck. The Apostle Paul shows us this in 1 Corinthians 14:26. When you come together, each of you has a hymn, a word of instruction, a revelation, a tongue, or an interpretation. Everything must be done so that the church may be built up. God expects each of us to bring something, a gift, a word, a gesture, to bless someone. The truth is, many spend their entire lives wanting to receive, but the spiritually mature learn to give. It's not easy. It requires humility. In Philippians 2:3-4, it's written, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. It's not about nullifying oneself, but about valuing others. If we truly want to follow Christ, we need to look to Him. In Mark 10, Jesus said, the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. He, the King of Kings, chose to serve. And us? Matthew 7:12 says, so in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. This is the essence of Christian life. Love first, serve first, give first. Romans 15:1-2 reinforces, we who are strong ought to bear with the failings of the weak and not to please ourselves. This is spiritual maturity, having patience, compassion, and a heart willing to love even when we receive nothing in return. And finally, 1 Corinthians 13 gives us the portrait of true love. Love is patient, love is kind, it is not self-seeking. This is the love God expects from us, a love that doesn't suck but overflows. Paul, in Acts 20:35, quotes words of Jesus not found in the Gospels but that resonate deeply. It is more blessed to give than to receive. This is the divine mindset. Today, God invites you to step out of the center, to stop living only for yourself, to embrace the giving mindset of Christ, because when you do that, you not only please God, you find true meaning, joy, and fulfillment. So, adjust your focus, serve, love, give, live like Christ.